There we go, we're gone from our beach site. My GoPro mount broke, the one that I attached to the canoe, so now I have to use my tripod. Might work out even better.
I think they're here.
Hmm? Wow. Here we go. Yeah, we just came to the part where you go up on the road, down the road a bit. This is where the protests were back in my younger days. The lake shouldn't be far up here. And here we are at Lane Lake. Really nice little lake. And there is a site just to the other side of the portage. I'm just gonna paddle across over there. I didn't really film any of that portage. I didn't have my camera, and it was pretty rough. Up the side of the mountain and some boulder hopping. That's got to be an esker, eh?
Quite possibly.
Alright, we just got out to check out this campsite. Really cute little campsite. It's not where we wanted to stop, and the winds are still blowing, so we're gonna keep going.
But I'm telling you.
Here we are on the site we thought we'd be on, which is just before the 2 mile portage. Not a bad little spot at all. On the way in we scared something. Holy cow, did it ever make a loud crash. Must have been back up in here. Our campsite is right beside the portage we're taking tomorrow. We are going to just paddle up there and see how far you can paddle, because there's actually a portage right beside our campsite if we have to walk it. We met a couple that told us they paddled down it, so we're going to see how far you can get. We did it with no gear. It'll be a lot harder with a full load, but compared to walking, yeah, so as long as we can make it to here tomorrow, we're good. All right, I think we've got around. Now we just need to get unstuck. We definitely not want to walk in this.
What's today's chocolate?
Okay, come on, let's eat them.
Okay, here.
You're not having any?
Yeah, okay, you have all 4.
Yeah, that's it. The winds are just starting to die down. Gonna have our snacks and Get a little fire going. You just heard Al. She said we're doing the portage, so if this all goes bad, it's all her fault.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's all
Totally.
We're just going to carry our stuff up the side of this swamp. We're not going to paddle into that muck like we did yesterday. All right, here's the first part. Let's see how mucky it really is. So far, so good. We believe this is the official portage number 2 spot to get out. Made it to the official start of the portage. I don't know how long that took. 10 minutes? 16. So we just did a few hundred meters of nice level forest. The trail comes right up the side here of the hill. And then from what we can see, it goes right back down and then up the side of another one by a swamp. So we're almost across this little swampy part here. This is deep. We were poking it with a stick. It's got to be 3-4 feet. There's been a lot of maintenance done on this trail. Like, look at this. This is pretty fresh. Huge logs. Wow. Another break about, I don't know, close to the end of that swamp. Just look at these giant cedars. There's 4, 5, 6, 7. Great, big, beautiful ones, man. They're huge. A lot of this part of the trail is mucky like this, but here we go. Best thing about a portage is seeing the water at the end. Here we are. There's actually, the campsite is right on the end of the portage, and that took us 2 hours with lots of stops, single carrying, so we didn't have to go back and forth and back and forth. Bottom of the Lady Evelyn River. We are going to paddle up there and see if you can see any of the rapids. We haven't decided yet if we're going to stay up there or we're just going to keep on going and find ourselves a spot up on Willow Island Lake. Nice put in here, nice and sandy. We're just passing by the campsite we thought we might stay at. But look at all the metal, all the old iron. Wow. Whoa, that looks pretty nice.
Oh wow.
I know, are you gonna make it? Beaver down there. I got one little pikey in there anyway.
Did you get a picture?
That's the site right there. Looks like a almost looks like there's maples up on the side of that mountain over there and they're turning red, eh? Mm-hmm. Supposed to be a site here, And there's supposed to be a site there. We checked this site. There's no sign. And it doesn't look too good. We got out on this one, looks beautiful. Took all our stuff out and then found out it was closed for some reason. So now we're gonna have to head up towards Suckergut. So we've come here. On the one map it showed a site here and a site behind us and a site over there somewhere. But this site's a write-off. There is no site here. Pretty tough trying to find a site here. It's getting late. It came up a little ways past that crummy site and there's a really nice site here, so we stopped. And I'll check the weather and it said 0%. This big storm, it's come this way. It wasn't here before. Not entirely sure, I believe, that that is not a rainstorm. Well, that rain did come around on us. Yeah, it's funny, we really didn't think this rain was going to happen. It was over there on the far side. But, we were just sitting there relaxing and Mel says it's raining. And there you go, boom, it's here. What do you think, Al? Where did he go? I noticed. You think we should get dressed? We're ready to leave our campsite on Suckergut. Tons of boats go by today. Actually went back in and put our rain suits on because it's raining up there. There's a lot of current going through there. We have the binoculars out up at the top of Maple Mountain, which is where we're planning on going tomorrow. Those maple trees are all red. Okay, it's 10:15 a.m. and we are starting the hike. Wow, what a place to have a cabin, eh? Yeah. Little peek of Halfway Lake. You can just see the lakes. We're not sure what's going on here. They've got a trail marker down there. A couple nails in the tree here. But the main trail is obviously this way. We walked a little ways up there and it's pretty rough. We're gonna try this way. At the ladder. I'm gonna have to put the GoPro away for a little while. Give it a shot. Hey, come here. You want to just keep going up to that ledge right there?
Yeah. Up. Oh my God.
When you first get up here, you sit and you look and it's like, whoa, you don't realize that's all behind you there. But what a view. Made it up here. That's all forest fire right there. Goes up. When you get up here, there's lots of trails, but none of them really take you anywhere. Viewing spot. Nice.
There's Halfway Lake.
Yeah, there's Halfway Lake down there. And I'm assuming that that is where we came in.
Yeah.
This is the lake that we started the trail on.
Yes.
The lake behind is the one we're camped on, and that rock way out there is where our campsite is. I'm going to look with the binoculars.
Mm-hmm.
So we're starting our walk down. Oh, amazing. And this ladder is so rickety. Okay, we're starting the walk down. So really the only sketchy part of this is the ladder. What a monster. What a day. This is the first site on this lake. This looks like it might be the next campsite. Yeah, there's a little... We're at the site, we've had dinner, just watched the sunset. Yeah, let's see who wins this one. Now you've got the momentum, so... This morning. Okay. Straight up into a north wind, the end of Sucker Gut. the beginning of Lady Evelyn. Passing by a real sandy bank. There is a campsite on this point. Looks really nice too. Looking right at us. I thought you were going to talk about the ducks. Oh, that was fun. Here's the other site. Really, I would still say there's only 2 up this side, not 4. Having a hell of a time finding a campsite, and we were going to camp on this little island. But holy sweet. Look at this beautiful little island. They have a garbage can full of garbage on the island too, right? Look what it's across from. It's like, I don't know if this is a lodge or what the hell it is, but that's our last sunset of the trip. We're leaving a day early. That's Maple Mountain out there. It's hard to believe we came that far, considering we were sitting up there eating lunch yesterday.
You can see the birch bark in it and the leaves.
We're just gonna go into this bay. There's a little, it shows a little river or a stream up to Taylor Lake. And we got some time today, so we just thought we'd paddle in here and see if you can get through or not. No? Well, this is the creek, but it definitely looks like it's grown in. Hmm?
Looks like it's all full of wood, not even beaver.
Yeah, it's almost like all this wood has just created a... Look at the ducks. Oh. Alright, here we are back here again. Sort of like a little mini lock system.
Just gotta tie one up, take one up,
Yeah.
come back. Just a bit.
A little bit. Well, we're back in our truck. We're all packed up. Leaving Mowat Landing and heading back out to the highway.